Are you available to speak right now for the phone coaching?
Yes,
Awesome. So let me just get your info real quick. Just one moment. I'll load up your activities on my computer. You've already completed all of the writing exercises for week 1. How does it feel?
it was hard.
It was hard?
Yes.
Awesome. Can you hear me properly? Can you hear me loud and clear?
Yes.
Okay, for this session, we will be doing the pronunciation session. You will be reading through week 1, lesson 4.
104.
Yeah. And then, so week 1, lesson 4, and I'll have you read the words aloud, and I will be pointing out words that need correction. Okay?
Okay.
So that part is going to be like 30 minutes or so. Okay?
Yes.
Did you have the opportunity to watch the phone coaching video about pronunciation?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Did you learn anything that you weren't expecting?
Yes. I practiced pronunciation since I watched the video.
Okay. Good. Let me just get the file real quick. Okay? And go get your copy of week 1 lesson. That'd be week 1 lesson 4. The pronunciation cheat sheet. Go ahead and proceed to page 5.
Page 5.
Yes, that'd be page 5.
I'm on page 5 now.
Can you see the 100 most used words in the English language? Do you see it there?
Yes.
Okay. Before we begin, tell me more about the week 2 exercises. What did you learn?
In week 2,
Yeah.
I learned about everything about myself, of course, it's all about me. And then giving step-by-step instructions.
Mm-hmm.
And about the daily journal.
Okay.
Daily journal.
What did you learn about yourself that surprised you? You're still not used to speaking, so that's fine. That's why I'm asking you to write a lot of things, so you can get used to talking about. That's the whole point of week 1, lesson 3, the lesson about the notebook. You should get used to writing about things that you experience, talk about things that you've learned, so you can comfortably talk about a whole bunch of different things, comfortably and confidently. You don't experience any mental blocks like these. Okay? How many hours do you have, or how much time do you have per day to do some writing?
Today? Can you repeat that again?
No, like every day. How much time do you have in a day to do some writing?
I have free time in afternoon.
How long is your free time?
Mostly I'm sorry, it's raining here. It's heavy and
Oh,
I can't hear you properly.
how about now? Can you hear me properly?
Yeah.
Okay. So how much time do you have in the afternoon? How long do you have?
Here, I have free time, like from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m.
So 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have 3 hours in the afternoon. How long do you spend writing?
About 3 hours, I'm spending to write my activities, to answer my activities.
Okay, so that's a lot of time. You have more time than most of my students. A lot of my students, they only have like 30 minutes to an hour, and some people have more free time. Are you already on page 5?
Yes.
Okay. I have a question. How are you going to read the the activity, will you be reading it on your phone? Is it loaded up on your computer? Did you copy it?
It's on my computer.
Oh, okay. So when you read something, there's something I'd like you to remember. You have to be looking straight. If you're looking down, the way that you are pronouncing the words will be bad. It's going to be horrible. If you're looking down, your mouth is not going to move properly. Okay?
Oh.
So your head has to be straight, and you should be looking forward. Okay?
Okay.
And then, when you speak, you have to increase the volume. Okay? Hindi pwedeng bumubulong ka, especially sa call center. 99% of the reason why people fail the versant test is because they speak super softly.
Okay.
Like, that's the problem. Like, people are so used to cheating and chismisan back in high school that they're so used to speaking na mahina lang yung boses nila. But that's not the case. Like, you have to speak aloud as if the other person is at the other end of the room. Okay?
Okay.
So you have to get used to saying things aloud. And also, that's part of American accent. A lot of the words spoken in the American accent requires you to say them aloud, and they also require you to open your mouth a little bigger than the Taglish version of the English word. Okay? So imagine like how you speak in English, but open your mouth bigger and speak a little louder. Okay?
Okay.
And like personally, like from your experience, how do you speak? Malakas ka ba magsalita or mahina?
Mahina.
Okay, in that case, kung naturally mahina ka magsalita, you have to speak maximum volume, okay?
Okay.
Maximum, like the other end, okay? Like sagad. Hindi pwedeng lalakasan mo lang ng konti. Dapat sagad. Dapat maririnig ka ng kapitbahay mo. Like, you do that. And you don't stop until may magrereklamo. Okay? I don't mean sisigaw ka na titili ka na para ang galit. You just have to say it aloud. Because if you don't say it aloud, then pag nag-apply ka sa call center, pagdating mo sa versant, ang mangyayari niyan, tabi-tabi kayo sa computer, tabi-tabi kayo, magkakaiba kayo ng computer, lahat sila nagsasalita doon sa headset, tapos naiingayan ka sa kanila, hindi mo sila marinig, and mahina ka magsalita, hindi ka maririnig ng recording, ang maririnig yung katabi mo. Kaya ka babagsak sa versant. Gets mo? And pag na-hire ka naman sa call center, ganun din yung sitwasyon. Tabi-tabi yung computer, tapos maingay kayo, lahat kayo, sabay-sabay kayo may kausap, hindi mo naririnig yung kausap mo, and hindi ka naririnig ng kausap mo dahil mahina ka magsalita. Dapat sanay ka na malakas ka magsalita, okay? So those are the guidelines before you begin, okay? So I want you to read number 1 up to number 20. You don't need to read the number. I want you to just read the word, okay?
Okay.
And maximum volume, okay?
Okay. I will start now.
Yes, that is good. Go.
Okay. The, to, of, and, a, in, that, have, I, it, for, not, on, with, he, as, you, do, at.
Very good. So here is one thing that I would like you to do. We are going to go from pronunciation, and then we're going to go through listening, okay? So this time, I'm the one who's going to read the words, and then you have to listen to it carefully, and if there are any different words, like if you notice that I say something differently from how you say it, we can discuss that, okay? Or like if there's any word that I pronounce that you wanted to discuss with me, just to clarify or make sure that like you understand how to say the word properly, then you can go ahead and tell me, okay?
Okay.
All right. Do you have a notebook and your pen? Oh, yeah. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, good. So I'm gonna go ahead and read it now. Are you ready?
Yes. I'm ready.
Okay. The, be, to, of, and, a, in, that, have, I, it, for, not, on, with, he, as, you, do, at. Did you notice any words that I said that was different from how you said it?
The is that
Oh, okay. So
is that how you pronounce
it does depend on the word that's next to the word. So sometimes it's sometimes it's a. But if I'm
Yeah.
just reading it, I just use a most of the time. But it does change depending on the word. So and you're gonna know, like you're gonna know if it's just say it a couple of times, and you'll know which one you should use. Because there's a house over there, and then there's also I'm going to a house. It's the same thing. There's a road over there. There's also it's a kind of road. Are you getting what I'm trying to say? Like it's different depending on the word or how it's used in a sentence.
Yes.
Right? I used in a sentence.
Okay.
Are there any other words that you'd like to discuss from this set?
No.
Okay. So when I listened to your first 20, couldn't find any problems. Before we continue, I'm just going to discuss the numbers real quick. When you get to 20, it's pronounced as 20. When you get to 21, so 20, 21, 22. The Taglish version is 20. There, right?
Yes.
But the English version is 20. The Taglish version is 30, but the English version is 30. So 31, 32, 33. The Taglish version is 40, and then the English version is 40. The Taglish version is 50. English version is a little different. It's not very different. It's just a little shorter. So 50, 51, 52, 53. So it's a little shorter, okay? When you get to 60, so 60 is the Taglish version. The English version is 60. 61, 62, 63. It's a little shorter, okay? It's not very different. It's just a little shorter, all right? When you get to 70, it's almost like 20. It's SEDENNY. When you get to 80, it's almost like 30. It's EIGHDY, 80. When you get to 90, it's NINNEY, 90, 91, 92, 93. So those are how you pronounce the numbers. And if you've seen the pronunciation video, I already explained it there. But like, I'm just giving you this reminder because it's easy to forget, okay? It took me a while to learn this. And sometimes I say numbers in the Taglish pronunciation when I'm speaking to an American client, and they're like, "What? Say that again?" And then I realize, like, oh, I said it in Taglish. You just have to remember that there's like a Taglish way of saying words, and there's an English way of saying words. Okay?
Okay.
And it does change depending on who you're speaking to. If you're speaking to a Filipino and you're speaking in Taglish, the Taglish pronunciation is acceptable among Filipinos. But if you are in a situation where you're speaking to an American, it has to be the English version so they'll understand you. Like, they won't care if you mispronounce it, but it's gonna be more trouble, right? Because you have to say that again, or you have to explain what you mean, right? I need you to read 1 to 20.
The numbers?
Yes, just the numbers.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Okay. So just one thing that needs to be corrected. I think you just slipped. What's the number after 3?
3,
Like after 3.
4,
Okay. So it's 4.
4.
Yeah, you said it na parang P.
Oh.
It sounded a little like P when you said it earlier. So just pay a little attention to that. Just that number. You said all the other numbers properly, and you'll get to hear this on the recording when I share the recording. Let's continue. Please read the words from number 21 up to number 40.
Okay. They, but, he, by, from, they, we, they, her, she, or, and, will, might, one, all, with, where, there, what.
What's the first word?
With.
Okay, he said that properly. So, you also need to pay attention to the TH sound because sometimes nagiging kanina narinig ko D sound siya. So, it sounded like a D. The other sound that you need to pay attention to is yung P and F.
Okay.
Yung from mo naging prom kanina.
Yeah.
From. So, you have to, when you make the F sound, kailangan yung ngipin mo, it forms the position that's like a rabbit. Like, yung ngipin mo, nakalabas, yung upper ngipin mo, tapos nakadikit siya slightly dun sa lower lip mo. So, from. And nagbabibrate siya ng konti. From. Alright?
Yeah.
I'm gonna read the words and let me know if there are other words that you'd like to discuss, okay?
Okay.
So this, but, his, by, from, they, we, say, her, she, or, an, will, my, one, all, would, their, what.
I think you said it all right.
It's alright. How about you? Which word do you want to discuss so we can discuss how you can correct the word? Like, are there any words that I said differently?
Those sound with a PH.
Okay. So you just have to... Pero kanina tama ka dun sa there tsaka sa there, right? Like,
Okay.
pareho lang tayo.
Okay naman ito.
Pero parang ang nangyayari, yung TH sound mo is correct most of the time, pero meron kang pa isa-isa na nawawala.
Okay.
So you have to make sure, so babantayan mo lang pag TH, like, kasi kaya mo nagagawa mo siya All you have to do is to just, basta pag TH, bantayan mo lang. Kasi pag binabantayan mo naman, kaya Yung pinaulit ko sa yung this, maayos. Yung first time na sinabi mo, mali. Pero hindi ko pinoint out. Pinaulit ko lang. Right? So, what does that mean? It means na kaya mo siya and nakakalimutan mo lang every now and then. Alright?
Yeah.
So, you have to pay extra attention to words with the PH sound and words with the F sound. Okay?
Okay.
So, I'm gonna ask you to go ahead and read the numbers from 21 up to 40.
21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40.
Okay, no complaints. It's all good. So, let's continue. 41 up to 60.
So, up, out, if, about, who, get, which, go, only, when, make, can, like, time, no, just, him, no, take.
Very good. I'm going to read it and then let me know if there's any pronunciation, any word that you'd like to discuss, okay?
Okay.
Like, while I'm saying it, just write that down and then let's discuss it when I'm done, okay? It's
Okay.
just 20 words. So, up, out, if, about, who, get, which, go, me, when, make, can, like, time, no, just, him, no, take. Are there any words that we pronounce differently and you'd like to discuss? Or like
No,
have any
no.
question? Like it's all good,
I
right?
think that.
Okay. Like you sounded okay,
Yeah.
so I wasn't sorry, say that again. You were about to say something.
No, I didn't hear nothing differently.
Okay, so we're good here. I need you to read 41 up to 60.
41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60.
So you sound okay, but when it comes to the 40 and the 50, it sounds like 90% F and 10% P. Medyo, ano pa, konti, it's not noticeable. But if you work on it a little, it's gonna sound like super perfect. Okay?
Yes.
So you need to get used to saying the F sound.
Yes. Do I need to repeat it?
Now, just pay attention to the F sound moving forward, okay?
Yes, yes, yes.
So remember, when you make the F sound, magfa-form ka ng rabbit, right?
Yes.
And then when you make the opposite sound, which is the P sound, nagdidikit siya. Diba? P. Diba, yung dalawang pinaka-common na mura, it starts with a P.
Yeah.
Yung English naman starts with an F. Right?
Yeah.
So yun yung ano, matatandaan mo. When you say P, dumidikit siya. When you say F, nagra-rabbit. Alright? So,
Yeah.
50 and 40, ganun din. Alright? So, just pay attention to that. I need you to begin reading into 61 up to 80.
Okay. People, into, year, your, good, some, could, them, things, other, then, now, look, only, come, it, over, think, also.
It's not really a correction. It's just a tip to make you sound better, okay? 75 and 80. To make it sound a little better, you sounded okay, but to make it sound better, when you say the word only, lagyan mo ng W, only. And then when you say the word also, lagyan mo rin ng W sa dulo naman.
Okay, also. Only.
Only, also.
Only, also.
Okay? And then I'm gonna read it for you so we can discuss that, okay? Okay. People, into, year, your, good, some, could, them, see, other, than, then, now, look, only, come, it's, over, think, also.
Sounds better than me.
Yeah, but you have to tell me which one you'd like to discuss or which one you feel is different. So
Nothing.
okay, that's good. Then we can proceed to the next one. Please read to me the numbers 61 up to
80.
61 up to 80.
Okay. 61, 62, 63, 64.
Oh wait,
65.
Yung 60 mo Taglish.
Oh,
It has to be shorter. So 61, 62, 63, shorter.
61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80.
Okay, a lot better. Let's continue. Final set. Very good. We didn't have a lot of problems. We have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 things out of 80. So that's not bad, right?
Yeah.
And these corrections are not major, right? Meron ba akong pinaulit-ulit sa'yo na word like 20 times? Like in some of the other phone coaching sessions? Wala naman, right? So, okay, let's go. 81 to
Bad.
100.
Oh,
Go.
okay. Bad, after, used, to, how, are, work, first, well, way, even, new, want, because, any, with, give, they, most, us.
Okay, very good.
Did I sound very, did I pronounce this new, the 92? Did I pronounce it okay?
New? Okay,
Yeah.
wait. I'm gonna read everything and then let me know which words. Back, after, use, to, how, our, work, first, well, way, even, new, want, because, any, these, give, they, most, us.
Yeah, the hour, I didn't pronounce it hour, I pronounced it hour.
Or
Yeah, and then
this is
the
one of the words that slightly changes.
new.
Kasi alam ko, kunyari or house. Pero if you emphasize our house, our house, it's interchangeable, I think.
Okay.
All right, this is one of those words that are interchangeable.
So it is the same pronunciation with the hour, the time, the hour with eight.
Yeah, it's going to be like that.
Okay, that's all.
Last part for this page is read numbers 81 to 100.
81, okay. 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100.
Very good. Okay, let's continue. Next page. Parts of speech.
Time, person, year, way, day, thing, man, world, light, hand, part, child, eye, woman, place, work, week, case, point, government, company, number, book, problem, fact.
Very good. I didn't notice anything, so I'm gonna read it and you let me know what you notice, okay?
Okay.
Time, person, year, way, day, thing, man, world, life, hand, part, child, eye, woman, place, work, week, case, point, government, company, number, group, problem, fact.
Woman, did I pronounce it right?
Wait,
Because
okay,
better, I think.
say it.
Woman.
Woman. I just said it a little more strongly than you did. Remember back earlier when I said like you have to increase the volume and you have to look straight? I think that's the issue. Maybe you're like looking sideways or something. That's why hindi mo siya nasabi. But if you were looking straight, if you were trying to control the volume, if you were trying to open your mouth a little wider, then you're gonna sound exactly the same.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Next set, let's do verbs.
Be, have, do, stay, get, make, go, know, take, see, come, think, look, want, give, use, find, tell, ask, work, in, feel, try,
Okay.
leave, call.
Very good. One of the things I noticed is may mga times na you are speaking the same way that I instructed you earlier, na you're speaking with a high volume, you open your mouth, you're looking straight, and you're making an effort when you say the word. But there are times na parang napapagod ka, na parang humihina siya and lumiliit yung paggalaw ng bibig mo. You have to watch that, okay?
Yes.
So I'm gonna read it. Be, have, do, say, get, make, go, know, take, see, come, think, look, want, give, use, find, tell, ask, work, seem, feel, try, leave, call.
Okay.
Are there any words that you'd like to discuss?
No.
Okay. But, yeah, you know this. Kung ano man yung difference, parang nawalan ka ng energy. Yun lang yung difference. Okay? It's not really a pronunciation problem. Oh, final page na tayo. Adjectives.
Okay. Okay. Good, new, first, last, long, great, little, own, other, old, right, big, high, different, small, large, next, early, young, important, few, public, bad, same, able.
Very good. Only thing I notice is the word little. Medyo mabagal yung pagkasabi mo, parang little. Mas mabagal pa doon. Basahin ko lahat and then let me know. So good, new, first, last, long, great, little, own, other, old, right, big, high, different, small, large, next, early, young, important, few, public, bad, same, able. So, pansin mo yung sa little, medyo mabagal ng konti yung pagkasabi mo. Bantayan mo lang yung word na yun. Alright?
Okay.
Are there other words na magkaiba or gusto mo i-discuss?
Wala.
Like all good, no?
Yes.
Tama naman kasi wala namang ayusin. Alright? Preposition.
Okay. To, off, in, for, on, with, at, by, from, up, about, into, over, after, beneath, under, above.
Very good. Yung from nagiging P ulit. So, bantayan mo yun. Yung off mo maayos eh. So, basahin ko tapos sabihan mo ako kung ano yung napapansin mo. To, of, in, for, on, with, at, by, from, up, about, into, over, after, beneath, under, above. May napansin ka?
Wala po.
Wala.
Yung from.
Yung from, oo. Medyo nagiging P. Hindi 100% eh, pero parang naghahalo yung F tsaka yung P na sound mo. Oo. So, bantayan mo lagi yun. Okay? Ang suggestion ko sa internet, mag-search ka ng words na F sound.
F sound.
Oo.
Pati yung PH, right?
Yung PH hindi mo siya talaga problema eh. Kasi 90 or maybe 95% ng PH words mo maayos.
Okay.
Nagkakaroon lang ng paisa-isa na nawawala, nagiging D sounds or T sound siya. Kuha mo na siya, like most of the time.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, hindi siya ganun ka big deal. Mas nag-aalala ako dun sa F sound na nahaluan ng P sound.
Yeah.
Okay, yun lang yung kailangan mong bantayan. Lahat ng ibang words na sinabi mo, hindi siya big deal. Gets mo?
Okay.
So most of the time, itong common words, which is 50% ng lahat ng English words na sasabihin mo, tama. Okay? Ito na yun. Binigyan na kita ng plus 50 sa English skills mo. Itong session lang na to. Because this is like all the time. I-research mo to, tong top 100 most used words. Sa lahat ng text, sa lahat ng libro, ito yung kalahati ng ginagamit. Ito talaga literally lahat ng ginagamit na words sa English. Kung kaya mong sabihin to ng tama, automatic kalahati na ng English words tama. Pero pag meron kang mali na isa dito, ibig sabihin, mauulit yung mali na yun and mapapansin talaga. Kaya ito yung pinapaayos ko muna. Okay? Uy, last set na tayo, diba? Yung others. Oh, go.
Okay. Then, and, a, that, I, it, not, he, as, you, this, but, he, they, her, she, or, and, will, my, one, all, would, their.
Very good. Basahin ko pa ba? Syempre, babasahin ko. The, and, a, that, I, it, not, he, as, you, this, but, his, they, her, she, or, an, will, my, one, all, would, their. So, okay na. Right? Meron ka bang word na napansin na magkaibang-magkaiba?
Wala naman po.
So, good. So, this concludes pronunciation. Meron akong additional work for you. Okay lang ba?
Yes po.
Week 1, lesson 7. So, yun yung writing about your year. Sulat mo to sa notebook mo. So, W1, L7. So, week 1, lesson 7. Merong section doon, dismantling your greatest weakness.
Okay.
Basahin mo siya aloud. Yung buong part lang na yun. Tapos, i-record mo siya. Padala mo via email.
Right, later po, i-record ko siya.
Anytime. Additional work siya for week 3. Tapos, discuss natin dun sa next phone coaching session mo. Discuss natin yun. Tapos, paghandaan mo na rin, sa week 3 kasi, merong activity called customer service sentences. Yun yung gagawin natin. Customer service sentences. Babasahin mo yun. So, yun yung practicein mo. Okay?
I-record ko siya. How about po, diba, yung first phone coaching natin before, nasabi mo po, mag-present ng word, yung record natin.
Yeah. Nasa akin pa, hindi pa ako tapos mag-edit. Pero yung app ko na yun, malapit na ako may tinatapos lang din kasi ako eh. So, maririnig mo lahat yun. I-email ko na lang sa iyo yung link once ready na. Medyo mabagal din kasi yung upload ko eh. The other thing na gusto kong gumawa ka ng recording is week 2, lesson 7, yung what I learned. Basahin mo lang siya, record mo lang. Tapos, remember,
yung last, what I learned?
Yep, yung huling pinadala mo. Yan lang. Tapos, let's see. Kasi itong pronunciation exercise na to, puro words lang. Diba? Single word. So, this time, medyo yung iba nahihirapan pag combination na siya. So, in this case, sentences na babasahin mo. That's how we're gonna do it. I'm gonna ask you to read all those sentences and let's see how it goes. Okay?
Yeah.
Alright. And do you have any questions or anything that you'd like to discuss or you want me to explain about any of the lessons or like any question in general?
I have some questions.
Okay, awesome. Sure.
How's my writing in English?
Writing. Wait, let me check.
Am I improving or which part am I bad at?
Do you feel that you're improving? Or
How's my grammar?
do you feel that you're not improving? How do you feel with your writing? Do you feel that you're improving?
I am.
Okay.
Because my first lesson, I was like, I don't know words, reading, and
I remember
search
you.
the words.
Yeah, I remember your answer. You're the one who gave the detailed thing about what you learned. Yeah, this is good. Like, I already read this last week. Usually kasi si admin ang nag-check for me. Chine-check namin kung kompleto. And then we discuss it. Kasi on session 4 and 5, that's when we spend more time with the grammar. Kasi yun na yung final. When I read yung week 2 lesson 7 mo, it's very good. Like, I don't think I noticed any grammar error there. Kasi you're following the format. You are using the one sentence paragraph. You're writing short sentences, and I don't see a lot of complicated words. So I'm confident that it's good. There are words na baliktad mo, but that's okay. Madaling ayusin yun. It's not a big deal. Okay?
I still have
You should
another
be fine.
question in week 3, lesson 2.
Week 3, lesson 2. Ang title?
Yeah.
Sorry, hindi ko memorize yung ano.
Yung call center math.
Ah, okay. Yeah, sure.
Yung about the rent. I'm not renting any room or house.
Okay.
So I will put only zero, right?
Pwede. Pero wala kang contribution kahit ano. Kasi ako, when I was living with my mom, ako nagbabayad ng kuryente. Wala akong binabayarang rent, pero sagot ko yung kuryente, sagot ko yung internet ng bahay.
Yeah, that's one of my financial obligations.
Oh, yeah.
Rent or electric bill or ano.
Technically, kahit hindi siya kung ano man yung contribution mo in instead na rent, yun yung ilagay mo. It doesn't technically have to be rent, but it would count as rent if you were actually renting. Nagigets mo?
And what about the bills? What do you mean by that? Like, kasi may bill siya, right?
Yeah.
So,
Ikaw bahala kung ano yung bills. What are your real expenses? Kasi the idea there is when you get to the interview, if you keep passing the interview, if you keep impressing the interviewer, edi makakaabot ka ng final. And then, if you pass the final interview, aabot ka ng job offer. Pagdating mo sa job offer, they're gonna tell you how much their budget is, diba? And then, you have to decide, you have to know kung yung budget nila, pasok dun sa plano mo. Ano ba yung plano mo sa buhay mo? Like, ano ba yung gusto mong pag-ipunan with the money? Ano ba yung career goals mo? And dapat sakto yun. And alam mo kung magkano para hindi ka magugulat. Right? Yun yung purpose ng call center math. Diba, nagkwento ako ng mga times na akala ko mataas yung offer sa akin, yung pala luging-lugi ako. Yun yung point nun. So, kaya may mga ganyang activity para ma-compute mo and para alam mo, para hindi ka mabibigla na kasi nakakahiya, nag-accept ka ng job offer tapos magugulat ka, ay lugi pa pala, diba?
yeah.
Yun lang naman. Kung gusto mong taasan doon, lagay mo yun. May gastos ka na hindi ko linagay doon, lagay mo. Kasi gastos mo naman talaga yun eh. Dapat alam mo kung magkano yung target income mo, and dapat yung target income mo na-meet yung needs mo, hindi ka lugi. Alright? One of the worst things na pwede mangyari is tatanggap ka ng job na luging-lugi ka. Kasi sayang. Tapos hindi ka makakaalis doon. Do you have other questions ready for me?
Wala na po. That's all.
Hey, thank you pala because you have questions at the end. Kasi marami akong student na hindi nila nalilista. So every time you have a question na papasok sa isip mo, kolektahin mo sa notebook mo, tapos it's either discuss natin sa phone coaching or email mo, gawa nga ng video. Okay? Sige, usap tayo ulit. And
Okay.
yeah, I'm excited for week 3. Congrats! Part ka na ng top 5% ng students namin. So the fact na nag-pronunciation tayo, Out of 100, 95 na yung tinalo mo. Ang laki ng lamang mo. If you were competing, ang laki ng lamang mo with other job applicants. Okay? Sige. Let's discuss some more. So that's it. I'll talk to you soon. Alright?
Okay, thank you.
Sige. Focus ka na sa baby mo. Kanina ka pa tinatawag. Alright. Bye-bye.
Yes po.
Sige.
Okay, thank you.
Pero Bye-bye.